Hello friends, Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and we're back with the last video from my auction haul. And this is going to be, I'm going to try to go through these quickly because I have a tote that is 3 feet long by probably about 2 feet wide by about 2 feet tall. And it's full. It's packed full. So we're going to go pretty quick. This is all like fabrics and laces, and the molas are in here, so I want to show you. So we've got, just some napkins, some fun napkins, fabric napkins. Some of them are duplicates. I'll have to go through and weed those out. Ooh, that's tatting, you guys. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh, and look at that. It's like a little coaster. It's not big enough to be a hanky. And look at that doily. Oh my gosh. And that one. And then just some more little napkins. This is just a piece of fabric. This looks like just fabric, like somebody was sewing something, or maybe these are like curtains and a valance. Maybe that's what that is. Those are valance. These might be curtains and a valance. That's what I think those are. And then kind of sprinkled in here are a whole bunch of doily things. Ooh, this one's all, could coffee dye that or tea dye it and take advantage of some of that grungy goodness. But look at the pattern in that. Is that not gorgeous? And see, I'm seeing this for the very first time too. I'm just opening up these boxes. Oh, these are little placemats with, that looks like a pear. And then there's a napkin that goes with it. And then this, it does have some staining on it, but it's a tablecloth. And it's got a faint smell of mothballs. Real faint though. So it's got these on the corners, and then these must be the napkins that go with it. I don't know, they don't seem to match, but they're inside of this tablecloth. So that's that. And then this is another napkin. Look at this little doily. These are like little appliques and embroidery. That's all hand stitched. Isn't that just sweet? And then this is a little placemat with some embroidery around, and then there are water stains on this stuff. I may wash some of this stuff to see if I can. Oh my gosh. Look at this fabric. Don't forget, you guys can. Oh my gosh, look at this embroidered fabric. Is that not gorgeous? Oh, it's always so exciting. Even the backside is gorgeous. Look at that. It is so exciting to get into stuff that I'm like, they showed a few of the pieces on the auction site, but look at that. I love that. Okay, and then just some pink. This is a sheer, but it's heavy. It's not real, it's like it's starched, but it's a pink sheer. And this is a scarf, and if I didn't know any better, I would swear this is cashmere, but it's probably not. It's probably polyester, but it is so soft. And it's got the scarf, and then it's got all this pink trim on it, and it doesn't look like it's ever been used. Not ever. brand new. And then we've got a couple of these, just kind of some plain white napkins with a little embroidery on the corner. Nothing too fancy. Oh, and then we got more of these. I saw these before. And I think these must go with this tablecloth. This is really a pretty little tablecloth, and I don't see a lot wrong with it. And it's all been hand embroidered. A couple little tiny stains on there, but I don't see much wrong with it. That is really pretty. Now, this one's pretty stained, and it's also got some embroidery, but it's just white and pink. It's not anything special. This is one that needs to be coffee dyed. This probably also needs to be coffee dyed. It's purple and green, a darker green, and then a mint green around the outside. But it does have a lot of staining on it, so that'll have to go into a coffee bath. And then, oh, this looks pretty cool. Looks like somebody was making something, and they never finished. Oh, I think this is meant to be a quilt, maybe, or maybe a little tablecloth. Look at that, how pretty that is. Maybe it's like a card table cover. It could be. Because it's not very big. But it's very pretty. And then I know there were some quilt pieces in here. This looks like quilt. This looks like the back side. But it looks like it's finished, so I don't know what it's meant to be. It's kind of not that big. Maybe a dresser scarf? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not my favorite color combination. Oh, this I thought was really cool. I saw this in the picture. This is, you know, a large piece of what looks like muslin. And this looks like almost like a nursery rhyme. But what they've done is put down fabric, cut out fabric to, you know, make her dress with, and then started stitching and doing some embroidery around it. This little spoon has some embroidery. These pieces don't. This has embroidery on it. Oh, and here's this guy on the other side. So he's got the red and white fabric. So this is a project to be completed if somebody wants to complete it. We got just a random scrap of fabric. This is just a cotton something or other. Oh, Miss Wendy Rooster, look at this. Isn't that cute? You could put that on in a journal or something, or you could mount it and hang it on your wall. Looks like some cross stitch. Just a random piece of ribbon. Oh, look at this was in there. This is ribbons. Oh, I guess it goes this way. This is ribbons that are stitched onto a black netting to make some flowers. Isn't that pretty? Aw, happy birthday, Janie. But you could take it down just to the house and use it. You wouldn't have to leave the happy birthday stuff on. Here is some, ooh, quite a bit of it. Some very old vintage lace. Again, you can tell it's well-made lace. And like I said, if you guys see something you like, let me know, because I may not put all of this up for sale. And if you don't claim it, I may just keep it for myself, some of it. Here's some more counted cross stitch. And some more. It looks like these are all like placemats. A napkin, 18-inch napkin. It says pure linen. So these are linen. And then here is, this definitely feels like polyester. It's another little scarf thingy jigger. Oh, another one of these. We saw these. Here, I guess this is for Janie. Here's a little handkerchief that has a J on it. Here's one that has a horseshoe and some little French knots. Here's one that has a J on it. Oh, look at this. That's the back side. This is the front side. Look at that. Is that not sweet? Look at that. That's a hanky. Here's another hanky. It's just a plain old white one. Here's a hanky with lace on it. Iron that out. It's got a couple stains in it, but again, you could coffee dye it. Here's a hanky that has a little embroidery on the edge. Here's one that's just, here's some bright neon green fabric, and then just some green fabric. And then this is, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's polyester, but it feels smooth and silky. But it is polyester, guarantee. Ooh, this is interesting. This is a pillow sham, so it's kind of pink corally color on the inside. And then on the outside it's satiny with this black lace. Now again, it does have some stains that may very well come out if you know how to do that. I would never guarantee it. Alright, let's keep going down the stack here because this box is full. Oh my gosh, here's another one of these. I think these are little coasters. And then I've got, this is probably a table runner. Nothing fancy about that. A piece of pink. Oh, this is another pillow. It's like a pink satin pillow covering. Oh, look at this. This is a photo album for their dogs. Oh, look at that one with the muzzle on. Well, there's a baby in there. That's kinda cute. This would make a fun glue book, wouldn't it? That would make a fun glue book. And then this piece I saw online and I loved it. And I think this is in pretty good shape. Yeah, this is just all embroidery, and it's a big, I think it's a table covering, but not for a huge table. But look at that. I mean, it's just really pretty. And I do see, oh, there's a little hole in there. So I do see a few things. What I will probably do is cut this up into squares and sell the squares. That's probably where I'm going with that. Now here's a baby quilt, and it's in rough shape, but it's good for a cutter quilt. It's got baby blocks there, some flowers there. Aww, look at the little teddy bear face there. And yeah, it's got a lot of staining, and so probably what I would do is throw this in the wash, get it as clean as I can get it, and then stain it or coffee stain it and use it as a cutter quilt and sell pieces. So that's just a piece of fabric. All right. Okay, these are the quilt pieces that they said there were a bunch of quilt pieces in here. Look at those. Quilt squares with the baby embroidered, and then the pink for a little girl. Isn't that just sweet? And then I was really intrigued by this. This was also online. And this is, I don't know what. It's not a pillow sham because it doesn't, unless it's at the ends. Nope, so I guess it's just like a table scarf, dresser scarf, table scarf. But look at that. I love how it's kind of grungy. I love that. I actually really like that. Oh, here's another one of those books. This is the coolest idea. A glue book made out of fabric. And these are little hand-drawn pictures. Aren't those just the cutest? Never seen anything like that. Have any of you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Papered rooster, look at these little... I don't know if these are supposed to be hankies or napkins. I think they're hankies because they're little. If they're napkins, they're pretty small napkins. But look at the little roosters embroidered in the corner. Those are cute. Here's another one with the kind of pulled threads. Pretty good shape. Oh, look at this one. That's pretty with the cross and the pulled threads. And then this one is, I guess that's a sailboat. Beautiful lace around the edge. Oh my, this is pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So soft. Here's a bright red one. Now these are bigger. That looks more like a napkin. This is kind of a plain white. These are all the same. And then I have one that's a little bit different at the corners. Very pretty at the corners. Look at that. All right, and then this looks like another pillow sham. Well, maybe not. Maybe this is like for a baby quilt. A little quilt piece, a topper. I don't know. I don't know what it's all about. What's it all about? Oh my gosh, there's so much in here. All right, we already saw this piece of bright green fabric. Oh, oh, look at that. I'm going to use this to cover one of my bags. Isn't that gorgeous? Some beautiful lace. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I'm in love. So many fun surprises in here. And then these are little placemats. There's a blue one. There's a bunch of different colors. There's green, red, more green, and blue. Now this one looks more like a napkin than a placemat, unless it's folded. No, it's not. So yeah, these are just kind of plain napkins and placemats. There's one in teal. Well, it's not really teal. Yeah, I guess it is teal. And then more of a just plain white one, another blue one. There's a yellow and a red and a white. Oh, now that's pretty. That's really pretty. Look at that. This looks like a big old, well, it's actually not finished at the edges, so I guess it's just plain fabric. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool fabric. So I got a great big piece of that. And then here's some more of those little placemats. Oh, look at this. It's very badly stained. But look at it. Oh my word. That is just cute as all get out. So some of these I am going to try washing them on delicate to see how they come out. And here's just a round white one and a square, another square. Here's another one of these. These must be little, well no, because they're long. I don't know, maybe that's a baby quilt. I don't know, we've seen several of these. I don't know what they're supposed to be for. But they're very bright. Make a fun journal cover, you know, if you had, you know, like this as part of the front. That would make a really cool journal cover. And then just a couple, oh, now look at this. This is a napkin. It says all cotton, all cotton. Look at, it's got the embroidery around the edge, and then look at the flower on the inside. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, more of that fabric that you've seen. Save those for last. We're actually getting through this stuff. All right. Here's a table runner. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Got lots of beautiful embroidery at the end of it. And it's white. My husband just got home from work, so you can hear the dog barking. She's excited. Alright, this looks like a tea towel kind of thing with some birds. This looks like another tea towel. This one is, these are just more of those white, like hanky things. This is a little, oh, this is a wall hanging because it's got a pocket for a rod to go through. Isn't that cute? So you could cut that into squares or you could hang it. Looks in good shape. This I saw in the pictures online and I loved it. Look at this. You could take all those hearts off of there, they're hand stitched on there. You could cut it into squares or you could leave it as a whole. Oh, this has also got a pocket across the top so you could hang this as a wall hanging with all those hearts in it. Isn't that pretty? This is just a blanket, nothing special there. All right. Okay. Ooh, this is old. Oh my. It's got lions. Can you see the lion in there? I guess that's a lion. This is a table runner, and it's in actually pretty good shape. I don't see any major stains or tears. It's actually in pretty good shape. That's just a little blanket. This is just pretty cool fabric. It's not anything special, but you could use it on something. And I got some doilies. There's that one. There's another one like it. Oh, smaller. Same thing, but a little smaller. There's a little silky piece of something. Look at this. Oh my word. That to me looks like lace. Isn't that gorgeous? Just absolutely gorgeous. That one may have to stay in my personal stash. That's just too pretty to pass up. Oh, and this has got the tatting around the edges. I'd buy this just for the tatting that you could cut off. It's got it on both sides. Okay. And then just another blanket. Oh my goodness. We're getting to the bottom of the box, you guys. Believe it or not. Well, I'm going to show this one first so I can get it out of the way. This is a huge chenille bedspread, and I probably cut this up into pieces. But it looks like it's in really good shape. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it from what I can see so far. Now, I haven't, looked at the whole thing yet, but I don't see any stains, and it's a pretty big piece. So what I may do is measure it and see. It looks like it might fit a queen, maybe? And see if anybody wants to buy it whole. And then if not, I can start selling it by pieces. Oh, this is really long. This is a long, like, dresser scarf or runner, and I'll probably cut that into pieces too. But that's pretty. A little bit of staining right here. And then this is all one piece. Oh, it looks like it is. Look at that. That looks like a table runner. Now we've got some problems right here. Looks like somebody spilled some ink on there. A little staining right there. But look at that. Look at all those individual little doilies you could cut out of there. And the little ones. So we've got that piece. And then this isn't worth much. This is just a knit. I think it's knitting. Just a blanket. Blue blanket. Alright, I've got this bag, and then I saved my favorite thing for last. But I also have this that I think is meant to be a little rug. Looks in pretty good shape. Alright, let's see what's in this bag. Holy cow, you guys, I got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Stuff, I tell ya. Oh, these, oh wow. These look like little tea towels. Brand new they look like. Look at that. That looks like Battenberg. Lace at the bottom. And then it's got lace all around the outside edge of it. That is really pretty. And there's one in yellow. And then there's this little tea towel. Oh, it's got lace on both sides. Ah, this one's got embroidery on it. And this one has embroidery. This one's a little stained. But there are those. And then This is a long, I don't know if this is meant to be a J for that girl Julie, but look at all the beautiful embroidery on that. And that's in pristine shape as well. You could use that on a table, just put a little bouquet of flowers or something over that J. Alright, here's a doily. Here's a tea towel, pretty plain. Here's a bunch of them. There's little pink tea towels. Here is a yellow tea towel. Isn't that cute? Now, there is a hole in the back of it. Here's a monogrammed something with an M. Looks like a tea towel as well. This looks like just some Robinsons, made in Ireland. So this must be Irish linen, all pure linen. That's pretty. That is gorgeous. And then here's another embroidered piece. Isn't that pretty? And that's all hand stitched. And then this one that has just some little embroidery on it, just some flowers along the bottom, not a lot. Very subtle. Oh, here's more of that Irish linen. Oh, look at this. Here's a pale blue piece. And here's this. I guess this would be a, it looks like it goes up, but if it's a tea towel, it would have to go down. So, I don't know. Oh, wow, I like this. Look at this. This is a towel as well. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? This looks like a towel. It's very stained, but it's got some pretty embroidery on it. And then here's another one of sort of like that, those other ones we looked at. This has got the Battenberg across the bottom. This one looks used. These other ones were brand new. But this is the same thing. And then this has got some that's really cute. Some cute embroidery across the bottom of that. And then we've got some more doilies. Almost done here, you guys. Maybe 5 more minutes. Those are solid little doilies. Got a couple of those. Got that one. Got that one. This is like a cream color. Oh! Gotta cut off the little extra strings. I guess that means it's handmade. They left some strings hanging. I don't know. This looks like a table covering, a small one. It's pretty stained, but look at all of this beautiful lace around the edges. Isn't that gorgeous? So there's that. We looked at those. Let's look at the hankies real quick, and then we'll look at the molas. Oh, that's a cute hanky. Look what they did. Turned it down at the corners and put a little tiny button. I almost want to cut those buttons off so I have them to use. You guys know me and my buttons. And then there's this one that's just red. I guess that means he's barking. That little dog. Oh yeah, he's barking at the moon. Look at this. There's the man in the moon up there. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the moon. And then he's barking at the moon. Isn't that cute? Here's one with just some pulled threads or cut work, or that's pretty on all four corners. This one's pretty stained. It's got, oh, butterflies. I love that. That one's got a G on it. This has got just a little bit of cut work. This has got some netting with some brown and green. This is pretty. Here's a round hanky. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And if you were of a mind, you could embroider on that too, especially in the ribbon area. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. I don't know if that's hand done. That looks like machine stitched. And then I've got a couple of these that are also machine stitched, but it's got little daisies all around it. Isn't that cute? And then there's another one. And then the last one is for Jane. Alright, so that's everything in that box except for the molas. And let me show you what a mola is. I told you about them a couple videos ago. First of all, look at the back of this thing. Look at all the layers. There's red, there's orange, there's black, there's going to be some pink, and this may be on top. But this is a mola. And these are all handmade in the San Blas Islands in Panama. I don't know if anybody else makes them, if there's anywhere else you can get them. But they are layers of fabric, and some of them, like, see, this black is actually cut and sewn down where the red is showing through. And then other pieces, like this yellow, is on the top. And I don't know, can you see those little tiny stitches in there? Those are all done by hand. I mean, look at that. Those are all done by hand. This goes this way. Isn't that amazing? So, like I said, when I was little, we used to have a lot of these. I am going to frame these, and they're going to hang on my wall to remind me of my childhood. Here's another one. Look at the back of that. This one is pinks and greens and blues. I'm not as over the moon about these colors, but it is a mola. And then the last one actually has a sticker on it that says Authentic Sandblast Indian Mola, handmade in Panama. So that's pretty exciting. So here's another one. So I'm telling you, what I could, I'm not going to sell them, but what I could sell these 3 pieces for probably pays for that lot times 3 that I bought, at least times 3. These things are all handmade. They're just priceless. And especially for me, because of the memories that it brings back of my childhood. So anyway, folks, I will leave you with that beautiful picture of that mola. Like I said, these are going on my wall. And that is it. That is my auction haul. All 4 videos of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. And some of this stuff will be going on sale. I don't know when. I have to sort through it and wash some of this and price it, and I have a lot of work to do with it, but it will go up for sale. So if you see anything you especially like, I may actually sell this mola. So if you're interested in it, let me know. I don't know how much yet. I have to do a little research. But I'm thinking I may actually sell this one, because it's not my favorite. I like the more colorful ones. That's more what I remember. So anyway, thumbs up everybody. Subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment on the videos so that you get entered into the monthly Happy Mail drawing. And I will see everybody later. Bye.